I want to invite you to explore Proverbs with us this month. We're going to read a proverb each day, and then every so often we'll have a video. We're going to try to do several videos to help us understand Proverbs just a little bit deeper together. Proverbs was written by Solomon, as we can see here in our text. Solomon wrote the book, and we learned some things right out of the bat about Solomon. We learn that Solomon, obviously, was the son of David, and David had many sons. Solomon became king after David did, and he is the one that wrote Proverbs. Now, just a little bit about Proverbs. Proverbs are not unique to the Bible. People have those in other religions. They have them in cultures. It's a short, pithy saying, basically. Most of the time, they're just words of wisdom, things to live by. And Proverbs, written by Solomon, was kind of the onset of wisdom literature in the Bible. We also have Job as considered wisdom literature. We have Ecclesiastes as considered wisdom literature. And what we're going to see in Proverbs is clear direction from God on how to have good friends, how to avoid bad friends, how to live a life of generosity, how to handle our money effectively, how to raise kids. In fact, it's probably helpful for you to think of Proverbs in light of Solomon writing to his children, writing to his son, how to live life and to live it successfully for the Lord. Now, Proverbs are not promises, they're principles. So as we read through here, there's a lot of incredible words of wisdom in this text, but it doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to happen if we follow this formula. They're principles, not promises. Just real quick, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later. So let's kind of jump in here to our text. So we see wisdom is going to appear over and over in our text. We see the word knowledge. Wisdom here in the text is personified. Personification, basically given inanimate objects, human characteristics, and wisdom here is a woman, and she is something that we should desire. She leads us, she guides us, she corrects us. And when you think of wisdom, it's just not knowledge, but it's the application of that. In fact, it might even be helpful to think about it in terms of a skill, life skills. How can we be successful in life? How can we honor the Lord in our interactions with friends, family, how we work, how we go about life? And it's very appropriate that Solomon would write this book, because in this book of wisdom, we can reflect back on when Solomon was in communion with the Lord, and the Lord offered Solomon to ask for anything. And what did Solomon ask for? He asked for wisdom. And the Lord said, because you didn't ask to rule the whole world, you didn't ask for great riches, I'm going to give you all that plus wisdom. Solomon was known as the wisest man of his time. And we see that throughout the Proverbs. And one other item I want to point out here in the first verses is this incredible and important idea of the fear of the Lord. And you'll notice here in the text that this is the beginning of knowledge. This is the beginning of knowledge. And it's contrasted here with the fool. With the fool is contrasted with the wise. And we're going to see that throughout our text, this contrasted nature of wisdom and foolishness. And Solomon clearly tells us right here at the beginning that it begins with a healthy understanding and relationship with the Lord, that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and a right relationship with others begins with a right relationship with God. Have a great day.